Hey, Mikey here, founder of the 12-week AI Mastery course, and my mission is to help a million people learn how to use AI agents before AI agents use you. And in this video, I just want to quickly explain the difference between N8N and Zapier, however you say it. There is a big difference, and it is very important to understand because maybe Zapier is a better solution for you to get in here and start immediately making things happen for your business or for your clients, rather than doing N8N, which is very more manual and tedious. Okay, so Zapier has these. This is on the right here. Okay, they have like 7,000 apps that are already integrated, already synced together. And this is the thing that is different about N8N is N8N does as well, right? But the way that they are integrated and synced still requires extra levels of logging in and credentials. You still have to get the client ID, the secret IDs, and all these types of things in order to actually connect into the Google Calendar, for example, here. So if I do Google Calendar over on Zapier here, I can just click here. I can log into my Google. I got to reconnect my account. Okay. I'm not grabbing my client ID. I'm not grabbing a secret ID. I don't have to go to the Google Cloud Console. I'm literally just logging in with that login right there, and boom, that's it. I'm in. Okay. Now, yeah, that's not how it works in N8N. Okay. N8N is very granular, meaning it gets you to, you're like a developer in a way, to where you don't have to code, but to be able to get this stuff does require some effort, and it's not as easy as Zapier. So that would be honestly the biggest thing that I would say is the biggest difference is to get in here and be able to quickly get apps connected and running. That's it. You don't got to do anything that you have to do as far as all of what you have to do in N8N to connect. But to do like custom APIs, so if you're doing like a custom webhook or something like that, you will need to get in here and get, if you're doing a post event or something like that, you're gonna have to get the information uh, uh, to be able to send to that. If you're doing a custom API call, you still got to do all of that stuff because it's a custom API call. If you're trying to connect to some whatever, okay. So that is kind of the biggest reasons why I would choose Zapier. Why Zapier's been around for so long. It has some limitations though on the tasks. So in N8N, if you're doing a starter package, you can get 2,500 workflow executions included in that package. And then in Zapier, you get about 2,000 for $50 a month. So double the price, really, which is it can get up there, right? Now they do have Zapier does have MCP, and that just basically means that you can connect to certain tools and then easily just chat them and ask them questions, and it will find all the right answers for you. You don't have to try and mess around with anything, which is a big deal because in the world of AI automation right now, we're rapidly developing and changing into such a easier way to do it all. But again, the biggest way and the easiest thing, Zapier is the easiest one to use immediately for AI automations. And the way to add AI in there with Zapier is a little bit more convoluted, but it's the same idea is you have a workflow in progression that then you are building off of. Their workflows just go down, vertical or horizontal, or vertical, and then these ones are horizontal. So, there's a lot that can happen inside of both of them, but what we're looking for is to be able to um, get in here. And so we have all these like templates, for example. I want to grab one of these templates and use them. Um, and that's what most people are doing, right? Grabbing this, copy the template, and then just paste it into N8N. You can just paste it in there. You don't even have to import it. And then there you go. Okay, boom. But the problem with this now is I have to click on each one of these nodes, put in all my credentials, and then make sure that it's actually doing the function of what it should be doing for whatever it is. Inside of Zapier, where'd it go? Where'd my window go? Oh man, I lost it. Oh no, it's over here. Sorry. Inside here, you don't necessarily have to go once you set up a I don't know if they're called nodes or whatever these are called. They're ready to go. They're done. They're done. So it's you don't have to go in here and do more settings once it's set up. So again, Zapier is going to be the fastest, easiest solution for you to start automating everything. I've been using this for for years, way before AI was even on the scene, because this was the fastest and easiest way to automate stuff that you couldn't automate otherwise. So really, in my opinion, there's not much to learn in Zapier. Like there is a lot to learn, but it's you can out of the box immediately start automating things. You can immediately start doing things, and they're working on AI agents and trying to play it into the larger scope of the whole agent world, you know. But N8N is going to be a foundation that if you learn how to build off of this, then you'll be able to keep progressing as AI progresses. And I mean, we're talking in the next couple months, major things are coming out. And I could say that for the next couple years. In the next couple months, major things are going to be coming out and changing. And that is, so you really got to stay up on top of this and do both. You need to understand how Zapier works so that you can easily create a solution for a business or something that maybe doesn't require you to do all of this crazy custom coding that N8N does, right? N8N requires a lot more in-depth things, and Zapier just out of the box starts working with it. If you're using custom APIs, you can use both. If you have some obscure software that you're trying to connect to, you can still use both. N8N is just going to give you that granular, that kind of overall ability to tap into the base level of everything that you want to do. And then you have you can self-host it, which is a big deal. And you can basically have unlimited executions for that self-hosting. So you could run a whole enterprise business off of it, just off of one iteration of N8N using hundreds of different workflows working together. So this is kind of really where I recommend you starting start with Zapier, honestly, before N8N, just to get the hang of it, to just start linking things together and utilizing it. And then jump into N8N. And if you go over to my website, mikey.ai, I have some free workflows and templates that are available for you to download that I have curated and gone through. And what those will do is allow you to do what I just did here, which is go over and be able to have workflows that you can reverse engineer, that you can start kind of building out from and figure out, hey, this one is good, this one is not good, this one's working, this one I can't figure it out. But that's the fastest way for you to learn N8N is grab these workflows. So go to my website, mikey.ai, grab those free templates, download them, start messing around, and then email me, let me know what you're working on, and I would love to help you out. I'd love to chit-chat back and forth with you a little bit if you have anything you need help with. I'm here to help. All right? Thanks so much for joining me in this video. Hopefully you're out there building happily and making billions. I'll see you in the next video.